The hospital systems had completely crashed. Life support machines were starting to shut down. Cybersecurity experts would arrive in 2 hours, but patients only had 30 minutes left. At that moment, Maria Santos, who had been working at the reception desk for 15 years, said, "Let me intervene." From which city in the world are you watching this story today? If stories like this move you, consider subscribing to Unseen Legends for more tales of quiet heroes walking among us. St. Mary's Hospital was one of Boston's largest trauma centers. With 450 bed capacity, thousands of patients daily, and the most advanced medical technology, that Tuesday morning everything was normal. Doctors were making their rounds, nurses were checking their patients, and Maria Santos sat at her usual place at the reception desk. Maria was 52 years old and had been working as a patient reception clerk at St. Mary's for 15 years. Every morning she arrived at 7 a.m., dealt with patient records, directed visitors, and managed phone calls. She spoke perfect Spanish and English, helping patients and their families. To everyone, Maria was just a reliable, helpful receptionist. That morning at 9:30 a.m., the first symptoms began. The hospital computer system started slowing down. IT Director David Park commanded his technicians, "Check network traffic." "There's unusual activity," technician Lisa Wong reported. "We're receiving numerous external connection requests." David didn't take the situation seriously. Could be routine network traffic. Monitor it. But 10 minutes later, the situation changed. Hospital computers completely locked up. Screens began showing blue error messages. The patient registration system crashed. "This is a cyber attack," David panicked. "All systems are being targeted." Hospital Director Dr. Richardson called an emergency meeting. "What's the situation?" "We're under coordinated cyber attack," David explained. "Ransomware, DDoS attack, and data theft attempts simultaneously. Our systems are completely down." Dr. Richardson's face paled. "What about patient safety?" "Life support machines are running on backup power, but backup batteries only have 30 minutes of energy left." After that, he didn't finish his sentence, but everyone understood. If life support machines shut down, 47 critical patients could die. "When will cybersecurity experts arrive?" Dr. Richardson asked. "The team from Cyber Defense Solutions will be here in 2 hours," David replied. 2 hours is too long. Our patients will die in 30 minutes. At the reception desk, Maria was listening to the situation. She had worked at this hospital for 15 years, knew every floor, every system. But now the technical terms she was hearing sounded very familiar. DDoS attack, Maria muttered to herself. "They're using botnets. Classic multi-layered attack." A nearby nurse turned to her. "Maria, what did you say?" "Nothing," Maria replied. But calculations were spinning in her head. Chaos reigned in the IT department. David and his team were trying to restart the system, but every attempt ended in failure. "Firewall completely breached," technician Lisa reported. "Attackers have gained root access." "Backup systems?" David asked. "They're encrypted too. Ransomware has locked all databases." At that moment, emergency room doctor Dr. Martinez came running. "Life support machines are starting to shut down. I've lost 3 patients." Everyone was desperate. 20 minutes remained. Maria stood up. No one paid attention to her. She quietly walked toward the IT department. "David," Maria approached. "I know the system architecture. I can help." David turned to her angrily. "Maria, we don't have time right now. This is a technical matter." "I know it's technical," Maria replied calmly. "Let me explain. You're a receptionist. What do you understand about these matters?" Maria took a deep breath. The time had come to reveal the truth she had hidden for 15 years. "Because I'm not Maria Santos. I'm Dr. Maria Elena Vasquez, computer engineering doctorate from MIT, former NSA cybersecurity specialist." Everyone in the IT department stopped. David's mouth dropped open. "What?" David asked in amazement. "I worked at NSA for 20 years. I'm a specialist in cyber terrorism combat unit. I retired in 2008, then found a reception job here." "But why? Why did you never say?" "Because the past doesn't matter. What matters is now. And right now 47 patients are about to die." Dr. Richardson approached. "Maria, if you really know this work, please help." Maria sat at the terminal. Her fingers began moving rapidly on the keyboard. 20 years of experience was returning. "The attack is 3-layered, Maria analyzed. "First is DDoS. They're clogging network traffic. Second is SQL injection. They're infiltrating databases. Third is ransomware. They're encrypting files." David watched in amazement. "How are you detecting this so quickly?" "Because I've seen this type of attack before. Eastern European cyber criminal group. Their methods are familiar." Maria examined system logs. IP addresses are coming from botnet, but real attackers are controlling from different location. "Can you restore the system?" Dr. Richardson asked hopefully. "Yes, but we need to implement isolation protocol. First I'll manually separate life support systems." Maria began working on the command line. Her hands moved like a machine. "Life support systems are now isolated," Maria reported. "Attackers can't access them." Good news came from the emergency room. Life support machines are working again, but Maria hadn't finished her work yet. "Now I'll kick the attackers out of the system." Code lines were rapidly passing on the screen. Maria explained each step. I'm blocking botnet traffic, rewriting firewall rules, closing SQL injection points. David tried to learn while watching. Where did you learn these techniques? NSA Advanced Cyber Operations. Only 50 people in the world received this level of training. Maria moved to the final step. Now I'm cleaning the ransomware, recovering encrypted files. How? There are no encryption keys. Maria smiled. Every ransomware has a weak point. This group always uses the same encryption algorithm. I can create the decryption key. 45 minutes later, Maria entered the final command. Hospital systems began working again. Screens returned to their normal colors. System cleaned, Maria reported. Attackers kicked out. Firewalls strengthened. Everyone in the IT department applauded. Dr. Richardson approached Maria. Maria, I don't know how to thank you. You saved the lives of 47 patients. It was my duty, Maria simply replied. But why? Why do you work reception when you have these abilities? Maria paused. Because at NSA, I protected computers. Here I protect people. People are more important. David approached. Maria, I want to offer you the position of Assistant IT Director. Thank you, but my reception desk is enough for me. From there I can both greet patients and monitor systems. The next day Maria sat in her usual place at the reception desk. But now everyone looked at her with different eyes. Not just a receptionist, but the secret guardian of their hospital. David began regularly seeking Maria's advice on cybersecurity matters. Maria agreed to provide computer security training to young people. Why did you never marry? A nurse had asked one day. I did marry, Maria had replied. I married this hospital. I've been protecting this place for 15 years. The legend of Maria Santos was born at St. Mary's Hospital. But for Maria, it was a normal day. She had just done her job. Sometimes the most talented people do the most modest jobs. They are heroes who fought in the cyber world for 20 years, then greeted patients at hospitals, serving quietly but using all their expertise when needed. Maria Santos had retired, but her protective instincts had never left. Have you ever had someone you knew as ordinary turn out to have an extraordinary past? Share it with us in the comments, and if stories like this move you, subscribe to Unseen Legends to hear stories of quiet heroes living among us. Because the next time you see someone waiting at a hospital reception desk, you might be looking at a former cybersecurity expert. This story is a work of fiction created to honor the spirit of service and expertise. Any resemblance to actual persons or events is purely coincidental.